Afternoon. How you doing? How's my hair? So, I had the same barber, Commercial Drive in Vancouver, for 15 years. 15 years, and when he left Commercial Drive, without even calling me, I mourned him like a long-term lover. Because a less than satisfying roll in the hay with a perfect stranger, that you can shake off in a couple of days, can't you? But a bad haircut, that shit takes time to heal. I got this job in Ottawa, writer-in-residence gig for 8 months, Carleton University, and when I first got there, I made the mistake of stumbling into this fancy high-end salon on Bank Street, smack dab in the middle of gay town. I was desperate. My bangs were in my eyes. I couldn't see my ears. Oh, I didn't know where to go. $80. $80 plus tip and a kind of disturbingly sensual rosemary and mint-infused scalp massage. Later, I stumbled somewhat disturbed back out onto Bank Street with a slightly more effeminate version of the haircut I had walked in there with. Approximately 3.5 millimeter. Oh, what is that? Quarter of an inch shorter than the one I had woken up with that morning. Don't get me wrong, it was an amazing consumer experience. But at that rate, by my calculations, it was going to cost me approximately $600 a month to keep my bangs out of my eyes. I needed a barber. I needed a good old-fashioned $12, wait your turn, take a little off the top kind of guy like I had back home. I found him finally, way at the other end of Bank Street. Sun-faded, swirling barber's pole led to a staircase that turned into a narrow hallway, humbly covered, decades-old carpet hammered down by thousands of pairs of dress shoes and work boots. A worn-out road map directed me to a doorway. Now, gentlemen, you know you got the right place. By the smell. Old Spice scented men's talcum powder, yeah. Bad cologne. That weird blue shit that they dip the combs in. And kind of maybe like a leftover waft of someone smoking a cigar late last night, eh? When the front door's locked and almost everyone's gone home for the day. My new barber, his name is Nabil. He's Lebanese. He's a gigantic man. Gigantic. Man is shirt down to here, bling, chest hair. Gigantic hands, the size of small family hams. Crack a walnut with that handshake. And the first time I went in there, kind of by accident, I brought my sweetheart with me. And this turned out to be a brilliant idea by accident because she's gorgeous. And her silver curls and her ringlets. They bought me just the kind of street cred that a barely bicepped, mustacheless guy like me needs when about to be introduced to all the good old boys in the neighborhood. Eh? Maybe I am just a soft-spoken young fellow with long eyelashes. Or maybe I am one of those kind of women who could never land herself a decent man. Why can't I find a decent man Who knows what they are thinking? But at least my girlfriend is hot. Sit down right here, boss. He calls everybody boss all the time. And gentlemen, fellas, take a look at his lady friend. Hey? Oh my God. Is that not a beautiful woman? Now he gets no argument from me. And I'm not sure exactly what it feels like for her to be talked about in the third person. To be told how beautiful she is when she's actually there in real life, you know. To listen to other people talk about just how attractive she is. I'm not sure exactly what that feels like for her, but I know we both just assumed that he meant well. Yeah. Some people would call this allowing your female partner to be treated as an object. Trading on patriarchal standards of feminine desirability in order to garner favor in a male-dominated environment. Some would call it that. I call it getting a cheap haircut.